Reflection 10. Letting the system be enough. There is a subtle moment that arrives after a long period of building. It's not satisfaction. It's not pride. It's not even confidence. It's the realization that continuing to explain the system would now weaken it. For a long time, articulation was necessary. Writing clarified what experience alone could not yet hold. Frameworks named patterns that were still unstable. Language did the work of scaffolding, helping something fragile learn to stand. But eventually, scaffolding must come down. The mind reaches a point where it no longer benefits from constant narration of its own coherence, where revisiting first principles becomes less useful than trusting the defaults those principles have already shaped, where the desire to refine gives way to the discipline to stop. This is where I find myself now. Not finished, but finished enough. The system doesn't require constant attention anymore. It runs quietly in the background, allocating energy, resolving tension, protecting capacity. When something new arrives, an unexpected demand, a fresh desire, a difficult season, it doesn't panic. It asks familiar questions. It routes the load. It decides what can wait. That's how I know it's real. Not because it sounds elegant on the page, but because it functions when life is ordinary. When days are full of small choices rather than big insights. When the work is not self-understanding, but showing up. There is a humility in this stage. It means accepting that no system can eliminate suffering, confusion, or loss, only make them survivable. It means trusting that wisdom does not need constant reaffirmation to remain alive. It means allowing silence where there used to be analysis. Most of all, it means letting peace remain unremarkable. Not something to point to, not something to defend, just the absence of unnecessary strain. If there is a final lesson here, it is not about building better minds or more elegant frameworks. It is about learning when to stop intervening, when to let what has been built do its quiet work. The mind doesn't need to carry everything consciously. It needs a structure that knows what it's doing. At some point, the most respectful thing you can do for a system that took years to form is to trust it, and get on with the living it was meant to support. That, too, is a form of gratitude, and perhaps the most mature one.